Hi guys, how are you? Can you all hear me? Hello? Hi, if you can hear me, just type yes on the chat. That's great. Okay, so I can see there are just 10 people here, but let's start off because we wanted to start off at 10. So let me just give my introduction first. My name is Saurabh Kumar. I'm LCVP iGT right now for ISIG Delhi IIT. And I'm also handling teaching project, that is project coordinator for ISIG India. I'm on NST also. So I hope everyone can see the presentation. Just type yes if you can. Great. Cool. Awesome. So what I want you to do, just type in your name, your LC name, and your position so that I know who all are here and then we can do attendance also. Also, well, if you can just check the presentation, just check the slide, that's perfectly me, which is there. I mean, that's all what I look like. It's funny though, but it's fine. So, yeah. So, hi everyone. I hope you had a good day today, and you did great. You did put some matches over there on the system, some realizations which was there. So, I believe you really had a good day. So, anyone who want to say anything about how was their day, you can just type it on the chat. How was your day today? Okay, so also SG is also with us. SG, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi guys, welcome. Do not forget to take notes from this webinar. They're good things that Sarah will tell you.
Okay, so great. We can just start over it as we have almost 14 people up here. Okay, so let's just start. So yes, your host for today, and let's move on. Cool. So today we are going to talk about IGT opportunity raising for teaching. So what basically is this? It's about how you raise opportunities or what you actually do with the teaching project because you all probably know that in NST when the NST was released, there was a project which was called teaching project, and then we tried to standardize it and do everything on our stand, come up with a project actually and create our own brand of teaching. So it's finally up there, and that's why we are just going education. So we all know that whatever projects we are running right now, whatever we want to do in ISEC India, we want to align all our projects and all our TN opportunities, all our OPs on system, and everything we want to align it with the quality education. That is all the SDGs, not just quality education. We want to align all our projects with the SDGs which they relate to. So the teaching project which we are relating is definitely with the quality education. It seems that why it is important that we are talking about it. Well, these are just a few facts which you should know. I would say not even know, you should just be aware of what facts are, where the education system of India currently stands at. Because these are true facts which are there on legal websites. And it says that it's almost like 35 million children with age 15 or 6 to 14 years do not even attend school. And 53% of girls in the age group of 5 to 9 years are illiterate, which is almost majority of girls in India. And even if you say 53% of habitation has only a primary school and 20% only had secondary school, which gives us a fact that why quality education and why we should actually focus on giving a peaceful and quality education to India, to students of India and to people of India. And this is a very interesting why we talk about like quality education. We This is moreover about why we should focus on education, but why should we focus on quality education? It just says that a study by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council, it showed that 90% of the colleges were of middling or poor quality. We do not have quality education in India. We totally do not have, this fact certainly states that. And that's why it's important for us, or ISEC India, who is, I would say, a representative of youth in the country. We should come forward and do something for the quality education in India. And this is our chance to do something because this is what we believe in. We believe in giving quality education. We believe in empowering youth for the leadership which they want to go ahead with. So we do believe that this is one thing which definitely can build up the education system in India. That's why we want to do it. So let's just see how we can contribute in giving a quality education in India. So let's just take this how to do raising for teaching. So I'm just gonna do a presentation. I'm just gonna tell you about how to do raising and what exactly you should raise. Your members or even you and whoever is working in iGT. We have seen that most of us work in just random directions. We do not have a single direction as to where should we work. So to give a direction to ISEC India as to where we should work, so this teaching opportunity which is there, that which organizations we should tap, what would be the product understanding, what would be the expectations client or from us, or what would be the right demand, where exactly is the demand right now, or what is it. So this is all sums up. It says that product understanding. Okay, see, you should believe product, what product you have, whatever product is that, whether I'm talking about IGT, IGV, OGV, or OG, I would say OGT, whatever product you have, whether you're BD, you're in BD, you're in marketing, whether you're in TM, it does not matter. It just matter what product you have. So you should have a thorough understanding of your product. You should know that what your product is, because your product is that you are providing opportunities to the world so that they can come here and teach people who cannot afford education, or provide the Indian people with quality education. This is what you're doing. So you should understand your product first. And this is very important to do that, because if you do not have the product understand, what will happen that you will have wrong expectations. You will definitely do not have much to say for your product. You will not be able to say that why your product should exist in the market. And definitely, even I would say that if you do not have a product understanding, that is where you lack, and that is where you do not raise more companies. You're not able to raise more clients so that you can provide more opportunities to the world. You should have a product understanding. Just believe in your product, whatever is it, that your product can definitely go ahead and impact more and more lives in future. Then talking about next thing, that is knowledge of market. Well, if I talk about, see, if you say Mumbai, if you say Bank Pune, Delhi, and all these cities, if I, even if I talk about every city, we can say that the financial hub is definitely can say it's Mumbai, or we say that okay, the political hub is Delhi, and we say that okay, if you want to have a market, so there's a city with every market which is there. But then for education, for teaching, there is no market. Every market is definitely possible. If you're from Jodhpur, if you're from Jaipur, if you're from VIT, any doesn't matter which LC you're from. There is a market for every LC. There is a market for each one of you which is there. And you just need to understand that which market is that best and where you can exactly go ahead and tap. So you should have a knowledge of your market, of your own market. Because that market will give you what you want. That market will give you teaching opportunities, and then those teaching opportunities you can provide it to the world. So you should have a knowledge of market. Then talking about third thing is that take relationship. Well, we all know when we do business, obviously we do not just give something to someone just because we like it. If we are giving something to someone, we want something to take back. So with your clients and with ISEC, it should be a give and take relationship. That what is that client is benefiting from it, and what are you benefiting from it? If you go ahead and raise a client, you should tell them that what I would say the expectation which you should have, because you them to you want them to have a leadership experience, and you want interns whoever is coming here to have that experience, and that's what you want to give them. So, and what else you want from the company is that that's what you want from the company, and what you're giving to them is that you're giving them interns. You're giving them people who can go ahead and teach in their institutions, in their company, or whatever is that. So that's where you should take it forward, that there should be a give and take relationship, because it should not be that okay, you are providing interns and then you're just taking money from them. That's not a give and take relationship. It should benefit, it should impact people around there. It should impact people who are already there in your market. It should impact those interns who are coming here. It should impact the people to whom those interns are teaching, and it should impact you also. It should impact your own LC. It should impact ISEC India. It should impact those clients also. So that should be a give and take relationship which we're talking about. That is a value, a give and take relationship. A certain value should be involved in that. So unless and until there is no value involved, uh, you should not go ahead with raising that client, or even go ahead with raising, because in every raising, whatever clients you raise, there should be a value involved, right? So then talking about next thing, understanding the right demand. You should understand that which are the correct organizations, which are the right organizations you should tap on, because certainly you cannot just go to a random college and say, okay, we will provide you interns. If you want, we can provide you teaching interns. They can come here and teach, but what they will teach, there's no right demand there. So exactly, you need to figure out that what is the right demand, what is that one organization, or which is that organization which can go. Yeah, sorry. So which can become your client and which can give you what you want. You want them to give interns the leadership experience, give you the leadership experience. So you need to go to them, okay, and you need to tell them that these are the things. So you need to understand which is your correct organization, which is your correct, and then having clear expectations. Well, this is the most I would say, just because of these clear expectations, we lose out on clients, lose out on even clients which we have been for say 3 years, 4 years, because as soon as we go ahead with the transitions also, we tend to do not clear out those expectations. So you need to clear the expectation which is there, because unless and until you do not expectations, that's definitely going to happen, that you will lose out on clients, or you would not be able to raise a client which will definitely give the leadership experience. Rather, that is just that just becomes like an HR company where ISEC is providing HR and they are using it, and we are not an HR providing company. We provide leadership experiences. So you need to clear out these expectations. That you need to clear out expectations in the raising period itself. That whenever you're going for an appointment, you need to clear out that, okay, you need to go ahead and provide accommodation, whether it's there, or provide food or whatever is that, because the best and best of experience needs to be given. Then talking about sales pitch, it's very important because to have that, it's not just like you should just go ahead and say the same thing over and over again. It's more of like having yes. So it's more of like having one thing in that what that experience or what that client needs. It should be customized. It should be customization of the sales pitch, what you are actually selling. So that should be the customization with every client. You should understand that what that client needs and then go ahead with having a customized sales pitch and then go ahead and raise that client. So it's very easy. There is a problem in raising because like I've had conversations with people before, and they said that they are facing issues with raising. They are going to clients, but they're not agreeing with what they're selling or what are. Well, that's very simple. You just need to understand your product. You just need to understand which market you're tapping, and you just need to have a relationship which involves values. You just need to go ahead and understand the right demand, that which are the appropriate organizations, and then you need to clear out the expectations so that there is no communication gap or miscommunication. Then you just need to go ahead with customer base, so what exactly that person needs. And then again, it's appropriate organizations. You just need to tap on organizations which can work with you, right? So that's how which involves like what you actually can go ahead with raising. Let's move forward. That what you actually should raise. That's again comes to be language teaching opportunities and then English teaching opportunities. Well, right now we cannot go ahead and say that okay, if we are going to a school and we say that we will get you a person who will teach your say science or maths. This is a limited duration internship, and having a person here who can teach science and math, that disturbs a kind of cycle even in schools or colleges. So why not we have a language teaching opportunities and English teaching opportunities? And these are the only two sectors where we can even go ahead and I would say where we can uh, meet these demands and meet these supplies, because language teaching opportunities are very. You can go to institutions, go to I would say coaching centers. You can go to even in colleges you can go to and tell them that yes, we can provide language teachers who can come here and teach for say 1 year or 6 months or whenever their period. So in that way, you can go ahead and work with how to what to rate, because only these opportunities and these kind of opportunities you can raise. And the other thing is English teaching opportunities, and that's what we are going to even focus on. So in the standardization of the teaching opportunities, which we are the project which I think India is running right now and to run, and moreover we are coming up with this right now, is your language teaching opportunities, that we will provide language teaching opportunities to the world who will come here. The interns will come here and then they will go ahead and I'm sorry, they will go ahead and teach in language. I would say they will go ahead as come here as a language teachers. The English teaching opportunity. Well, this is one of the bit which I think India has currently, because language teaching is different, but English is one language which everyone wants to learn, apart from other languages, which those are kind of add-ons which you can say. But then English teaching is one of the biggest market which you have. Uh, I would definitely recommend that, because currently we have like all these which are there. So specifically for the core product is like when your core product is IGT. So the recommendation would be that you should go ahead with English teaching much even much deeper, because English teaching opportunity in all over India, it has much wider market which is there. If I we have just been able to tap 5% of it, we still have left with like 95%, and that's what we need to tap on so that we can provide much opportunities uh, in large number of opportunities to the, and then interns can come here and teach, and that's what we need. So and so this is moreover like raising part, that what you can actually and how you can go ahead and raise. So let's just move on, that what how ISEC India is helping you to do that, because as we were talking about one brand, so how that one brand can help you raise more and more opportunities in future. Okay, so yes, Well, give it up for this. So this is the SDG project SDG for India. So this is a future of project which says quality education. So we will definitely go ahead and focus on this. So this is kind of a project. So I'll just tell you what this project is. So this project is already we were working on it. The NST team, like I was the president, I was working on it. With me, there were three people others who were working on this project, and we came up with all plans as to how we can go ahead and create one teaching brand or one teaching project in India. Um, yeah, so Rajveer will definitely have a question and answer round, so you can ask questions there. So let me just finish it over, and then we can have this question answer round. Yeah. So this project SDG for India. So this is so these are the few I would say highlights of this project is that this is like a one project for whole IC. So it's not like every LC is going ahead and doing their own project and running their own teaching opportunities. That's not how it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen that there's one project for whole ISEC India network. There will be a standardization of opportunities. That is, all the opportunities on system, there will be a standardization. They will run under one brand, and that brand definitely be for SDG for India. And this, then one project which would be there. This will be run in coordination with all the local committees which are there. Especially right now, as we are running it as a pilot project, it will be run with the core product LCs. That is the LCs which have iGT as their core product, right? Then there will be an integration of the raising, matching, and realization period. That is, the raising matching period will be standardized, where we know that with which countries we are going to work, with which countries will be providing us right. I mean, which countries will be providing us matching period, realization period, the right point of time, where we know that we don't have to go ahead and raise it all over the year or match it or realize all over the year. But then we know that this is the best cycle where we can have the most number of realizations, right? Then again, one brand, one product. Uh, this is very simple. I mean, if you want to create something, if you want to create impact, everyone should work in same direction. It's not that if I want to create an impact, if I have one goal, then 100 people are working to 100 different directions. That's not how it's going to work. We all need to come together. We all need to work in one direction. And then only we can achieve our goal where we know that, okay, by 2030, we can achieve quality education. So I think India has that, I would say, I think India is trying to create that brand, and I think India is coming up with that one direction where we know that what we want to do, we want to deliver quality education, and that's why we need to go ahead with one brand, one product for teaching opportunities in India. And why this is because to improve quality education, which anyway express that the facts which I showed you earlier, those facts are very real. So considering those facts, I think as a youth representative organization, we need to come forward. We need to step forward and provide these quality education, this project, so that we can go ahead and work on it. So that is all which is there with the raising part, with everything which is there with this project SDG. I would just like, in the end, I would just like to say that it's all up to what you believe in. It's all up to what you can go ahead and do on your own, because there is nothing like if I can tell you that these are the ways you can raise, so you will raise your opportunities much, much more. It's just that what you're doing, you need to believe in that. Because unless and until you do not believe in what you're doing, you will never be able to go ahead and do anything in life. So just go ahead and believe in what you're doing, whether even if you're doing it wrong, just believe in it. Because if you're doing it wrong, you will eventually go ahead and learn something, and then you will eventually go ahead and succeed. So just believe in what you're doing. Just believe in whatever you want to do with this project, whatever you do, you want to do with your raising, your matching, your realization, whatever you do, want to do with every single opportunity, every single leadership experience which you want to provide. So just believe in what you do, and everything will be all sorted. So that's all which is there. And yes, all the best for everything which is there, for whatever you want to raise, whichever opportunities. I just wish that I think India will definitely do good in this coming winter week, this coming winter month. And then we all definitely give it up for this project, and this project will definitely succeed. So now what we can do is that we can have like question answer round where you can just ask whatever queries you have related to raising, and you can just go ahead with this. Yeah. So So the first question, which is, will school give raise now for English teaching opportunity or coaching center should be tapped? Well, answering first question, Rajveer, yours. So I would say that right now, tapping on schools is definitely, I would say, would be a right idea because even they would want to go ahead with this because they will eventually go ahead and start with their new, I would say, cycle or new batches coming soon. So if you want to deliver to them, obviously you need somewhere about say a month or 1.5 month. And that's very good because even you see the interns who will be matching right now, they will definitely be going ahead and I would say they will definitely be going ahead and realizing in next year because January would be the month which gives you materializations in IGT. So as compared to say that or November. But then again, that's what we need to look at. We just need to look at that what exactly will a school will would be needing. And if you talk about English teaching, well, definitely you can provide them that, and they will definitely be able to help. Coaching centers, if I say it's all over the year, like there's no such thing as coaching centers where they have a. So if you talk about coaching centers, yes, you can them, but you need to understand that what that coaching center will be giving you back as I talked about the value which you say. So try to tap in on coaching centers which can provide the value in the internship, which can provide the leadership experience which we talk about. Yeah, so I hope you have your answer now. So yes, how can we deliver lead through teaching? See, this teaching project which we're talking about, this teaching is more of like the teaching opportunities which you already have, like the teaching opportunities say, with the language, with English teaching. So if you're talking about lead, that is a different question, or that is a different platform. Deliver to obviously every other, I would say every other EP who comes to in the town. So lead is something which you cannot just go ahead with, say, you just need to provide the teaching EPs or you need to provide the marketing EPs or whoever is coming. Lead is something which has to be provided to every intern who is coming here in town. And that is something which you should work with your own say team. You should work with your VP. You should work with the operations team if you have, or you should work with your quality team which you have. That how to deliver that lead and how to go ahead with that. Because now even I would say ICT the website, the lead website which is there. So you can even go through and take a reference to that, and then you can deliver those lead sessions to your EPs also, which will definitely provide them a much better experience. Yeah. So any more questions, guys? You can definitely ask about raising. Yeah, guys, any more questions? Guys, I would say just clear all your doubts which are there for raising, related to raising or this project. Like not just this project raising part also, because that's the most important thing, because that's what you'll be going ahead and doing it when you go from that side. So yeah, just clear all the doubts which you have right now, and then we can go ahead with this. So, so that's like, so Raju, you asked like minimum pay we can work with. So is that a question with related to what I would say EP should get, or what is like what the ISEC administration should get? Well, that's up to you. That's up to the client, but you should understand the ground realities of your city. You should understand that what is that minimum, or I would say what is that reasonable amount, and on which your EPs can stay and work in that city. So you should provide the same. If I talk about Delhi, we say that at least 25,000 minimum should be given because that's reasonable, and that's the reasonable amount where an intern can live here for reasonably for a month. So you just need to understand your city and just understand that what would be that that minimum, or what would be that where they can live? Yeah, so Chirag, what is the right platform through which we should approach the schools? I don't think LinkedIn is going to be a right platform. Uh, if you talk about schools and colleges, no right platform you see, because even if you go to LinkedIn, obviously the schools are in there. That's the LinkedIn is more of like a business world which is there. So you can definitely go ahead. The right platform would definitely be the an appointment with schools, because or if you go on Google, if you go on net, you will definitely find list of schools and their phone numbers. So you can go ahead with doing the same thing where you're going to schools, you're asking for appointment, and then you are pitching your product, and then you're basically let them know what their product is and what ISEC is, and then if they want to go ahead, they will definitely go ahead and do it. Yeah. Next questions. Any more questions, guys? Guys, any more questions you have? Just type in there whatever questions you have, and then we'll move forward. And so, if you do not have any more questions, you can just type no. Like if you have questions, just type no, so that I know everyone doesn't have any questions, and then we can move forward. Okay, so Amrut, your question is the project will be whether it will be standardized with Edify School NEP. See, NEP is a different thing, because that's a national project. I mean that those are national clients which are delivered by MC itself. So not with them, because they are already taking those are already clients, and those are clients which are already going ahead with the same thing where they are taking interns from us on a much larger basis. So not with NEP as of now, because right now we are just focusing on how to align this project with the LC, that is the LCs all over there in ISEC India. So we are just trying to focus on as to how we can go ahead with this. So yeah, and will be given. I mean, the update will be given, but then right now we are just focusing on the core product LCs. Yeah, guys, any more questions? If you do not have any questions, we can just check the attendance, and then we can just go ahead with ending this webinar. Okay, great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and see which LCs are there. So I'm just gonna say if someone from, I'm just gonna say the name of the LC. If someone from there, just go ahead, and whoever is from there, just type yes. Okay? Just give me a moment. Okay. Yeah. So is anyone from Ahmedabad here? Okay, great. Then Bangalore, Baroda, great. Chandigarh, is anyone from Chandigarh here? Okay, I hope there's no one. Cool. Chennai, is anyone from Chennai here? I see there's no one. Is anyone from DI? Is anyone from DU here? Okay, great. Um, and anyone from Hyderabad, Jaipur, Jodhpur? Anyone from Hyderabad? No. Jaipur? Okay, anyone from Kolkata? Okay, Jodhpur there. Okay, anyone from Kolkata? Anyone from Kochi, Mumbai? Anyone from Kochi yet here? From Mumbai? Anyone from Mumbai, guys? Okay, Navi Mumbai? Navi Mumbai here. Um, then anyone from Visakhapatnam? Okay, Pune. Wait, Visakhapatnam. Okay. Any LC we have missed? You can just type the LC name if I've missed anyone. Yeah, if anyone from there, Indore, Ludhiana, VIT. Okay, yeah, VIT. Anyone from Indore, Ludhiana, Surat, Patiala, Bhubaneswar, Manipal University, Dehradun, Lucknow, Dhanbad, IIT Kharagpur. If anyone there, just type in your LC name. Okay, great. Okay, expansions of it. Okay, great, guys. So I hope everyone is done, and now we can go ahead and end this webinar. You guys were a great listener, definitely. This recording will definitely be given to you guys. It will be forwarded by to you by your VPs. So you can, if you want to have a look at it again, you can have definitely have a look at them, and the output will also be given. So thank you so much, guys. It's been great. So I'm ending this webinar now. So just all the that, and if you have any questions, you can definitely directly reach me. You can ask your VPs for my number, and if you have anything, you can just ask questions from me, and I'll definitely be available all the time. So thank you so much, guys. All the best. Bye bye.